Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome to Warriors Wednesday, which I hope to make a semi-regular feature here on the YouTube channel for Mario Gamer. Since covering Hyrule Warriors as a cover game feature in July of 2018, I've kind of had a bit of a hankering to go and explore some of the other Warriors games in a bit more detail, and I thought a Let's Play format might be a good way to do that. So this is a Warriors game, or Warriors series I should say, that I've been pretty curious about for a long time, and I've heard good things about from people whose opinion I generally trust. So this is Warriors Orochi. The first one specifically on Xbox 360. I've got the PS2 version as well. You may have seen some footage of that in the Hyrule Warriors introduction video. But obviously the 360 version is going to perform and look a little bit better than that. So for the unfamiliar, Warriors Orochi, its concept is that the characters from Dynasty Warriors and Samurai Warriors are brought together in conflict against the warrior god Orochi from Japanese mythology. And well, beyond that, I don't know a lot really. So let's jump in and take a look. So there are a selection of different stories from the three kingdoms of Dynasty Warriors and the Samurai Warriors dudes. So I'm going to go with Samurai Warriors because that's actually the series I got least experience with, so it'll be interesting to explore some characters I'm less familiar with. So our starting characters, we've got Nobunaga Oda, Mitsuhide Akechi and Hideyoshi Toyotomi. Do we have any other choices? No, we do not. Those are the only three we've got to begin with. So presumably we unlock other people as we progress through the game. Well, that'll do. I doubt there's anything we'd be able to do with any of this yet, so let's just move straight on. Alright, Battle of Jing Province. Hurry to provide aid to allies in need. There is strength in numbers. We'll go with normal for now. I believe this was still of the age that Koei Tecmo games had terrible dubs rather than dual audio, so look forward to that. Pretty cutscenes though. The Warrior series has always been pretty good for cutscenes. This is a chunk of Japan being lifted off into another dimension. As you do, everyone's seeming fairly unconcerned about that fact. Okay.
A mighty demon descended to Earth, bringing with him untold confusion. He warped time and space, creating a new world populated by the greatest heroes of Japanese and Chinese history. He then proceeded to amuse himself by challenging and destroying every force that stood against him. But he was not yet finished. He was waiting for one worthy of challenging him to appear. This demon was named Orochi. Another demon watched all this happen and decided that it was his role to gather together enough brave warriors to defeat Orochi. This was the man known as the Demon King, Nobunaga Oda.
Alright. So, from what I understand, the main kind of hook on Warriors Orochi as opposed to the other Warriors series is that you've got a sort of tag team of 3 characters that you can switch between mid-combat. Hyrule Warriors does something similar, but in the case of Hyrule Warriors, it's multiple warriors scattered across the battlefield doing different things, and you can switch between them at will to kind of cover more of the battlefield in one go. Whereas in this, you've got a team of 3, one of whom is active at a time, and the others of whom regenerate in the background. So, conditions: defeat. I never know how to pronounce Chinese names, so I'm not going to butcher that. Defeat him, and defeat is any of those people are defeated. Alright, fairly standard. Alright, so we've got 3 factions on this. So yellow faction is normally a neutral faction that you've either got to rescue or they will join the enemy at some point. I'm imagining that we'll probably have to rescue them. So let's find out.
The fate that they are building. Orochi, the Serpent King.
Oh, look at those lovely early Xbox 360 graphics.
I must fight on.
Anti-aliasing? Who needs it?
Comrades.
No one. That's who. Cool sword, though.
Who are you?
Actually, it doesn't look that bad.
Live. I will bring down a karmic rain upon you, Orochi.
I thought the East looked undermanned, but it looks like there's no way through. Still, who was that guy?
Xiangyang Castle is under siege. The Nobunaga will not stand by and watch his comrades perish. Whether to go west, where the enemy forces are strongest, or indeed to escape the enemy by skirting far to the
So let's
east.
figure out Nobunaga's combos first. So, standard strong attack.
The enemy are receiving reinforcements. We must change tactics. Mitsunari, I leave the siege of Xiangyang Castle to you.
Funny rhythm on his attacks. Let's follow everyone. That'll do. Hack and slash. Okay, that's a useful one. That's 1, 2, 3 strong. 1, 2 strong is like a twirly attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Haven't got a 1, 2, 3, 4 yet.
We have to keep our comrades alive at any cost.
1, 2, 3.
Stick
I
together.
think that 1, 2, 3 one is going to be the most useful to begin with, especially when getting surrounded.
Put that old skeleton on his own to guard the castle? This won't take long.
Here is where you wither and die.
A combo system in that one. Don't see that in every Warriors game.
Expel the intruders. Now, take him down.
Probably check out that gate captain before anyone else, really, shouldn't I?
A trap.
An ambush. Such impudence. I must go to evade. No, I cannot move. I have been entrusted
Ooh, an
to guard
officer.
this castle. You will have to fight through this on your own, One King. You bring only chaos, Demon King. But I fight for one who brings order in the end.
Are you still talking? Come. Fight.
Match my sword, if you can.
Slither out of this one, you reptile.
Alright, so Nobunaga's pretty cool. How do we switch between the other two?
This land
Like that.
needs
Okay.
uniting.
So what's this guy like?
Ooh-ha!
Got a cool headdress. Stabby. Ooh, that was cool. How did I do that? Got one strong. No, 1, 2, 3 strong. 1, 2, 3 strong.
Serves you right for getting in my way.
Brilliant!
Yeah, that's a nice move. We like that one. Where's he gone? There.
The enemy outnumber us badly. This doesn't look good.
Serves
Nice.
you right for
Level up.
getting in my way.
So you can level up in mid-battle in this one.
The most rigid of shields shatters beneath my blade.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Alright, who else we got? So we got this guy as well.
Until the bitter end, I will fight.
Oh, okay. So we're supposed to be helping someone. Let's actually head over that way and do something useful then. Oh, he's not very fast. The others different speeds?
This land needs uniting.
Sure he was running faster a minute ago.
My blade is yours. It begins.
I can go no further. I must withdraw.
Oh no!
The Black Day.
Okay, that was a bad start. So now we know not to get too hung up on just killing randos. Let's try that again.
A mighty demon
Yes, we know. A mighty demon, another demon was watching it. It was Nobunaga. And he was too busy showing off to actually beat
I thought
anyone.
the East looked undermanned, but it looks like there's no way through. Still,
I believe you said at the beginning there are actually two ways we can go. We can either go to the west, where there's more enemies,
The castle is under siege.
or the other way. So let's try going west this time.
Will not stand by and watch his comrades perish.
Right, it would help if I actually paid attention to the objective. So there's two people I need to rescue.
Or indeed,
And they are right at the other end of the
escape
map.
by skirting far to the east. Interesting.
So we'll go this way.
The enemy are receiving reinforcements. We must change tactics. Mitsunari, I leave the siege of Yangyang Castle to you.
I like in Hyrule Warriors, you do keep your experience from failed battles at least, so you can grind a bit if you need to.
You bring only chaos, Demon King. But I fight for one who brings order in the end.
Are you still talking? Come.
Fight. Match my sword if you can.
Slither out of this one, you reptile. We have to keep our comrades alive at any cost.
They put that old skeleton on his own to guard the castle? This won't take long.
You heard him. Stick together and break down the Orochi forces.
The defenses have broken. Expel the intruders.
Taking out that base captain would probably be a good idea.
This land needs uniting.
So this base is ours.
My blade.
Let's try this guy a bit more. I haven't really got a feel for him yet.
Now, take him down.
What? A trap!
An ambush! Such impudence! I must go to his aid. No, I cannot move. I have been entrusted to guard this castle. You will have to fight through this on your own, Ground King.
We need to build up Musou by attacking in this one. So I guess you got to rely on pickups and save it for real emergencies. Let's go back to Nobunaga. He's by far the coolest, clearly. Also, that super boomy combo is clearly excellent. Smack! Stop shielding. Quite annoying.
It's just that simple.
Alright. Continue.
The most rigid of shields shatters beneath my blade.
In battle, one's head is not for just wearing a helmet.
Here is where you wither and die.
I need to not get held up too much. Ooh, ability acquired. I wonder what that
I
is.
humbly request you to stand and fight.
Okay. I will stand and fight. Ow. Ow. Too many enemies. This is proper warriors at work. Being surrounded by a million foes. Ow. I'm getting the shit kicked out of you. The thing with Hyrule Warriors is the sort of grunt enemies weren't really much of a threat at all, except on the adventure mode maps where you can only take 2 hits. Whereas in all the older ones, they're actually quite a significant threat, particularly in numbers.
A splendid show of force.
Ooh, thank you. Some nice Musou.
The enemy outnumber us badly. This doesn't look good.
Get out of here. I'm fucking Nobunaga. Bitch. I feel like that's not a very samurai thing to say. You know he was thinking it all the time, though. Stop blocking.
Until the bitter end, I will fight.
Oh god, so many officers. I'm gonna fail this again, aren't I? Alright, let's just charge through. No, I don't care. I'm just I go through here. It'd be great if you ran faster.
I can go no further.
Oh,
I must
bollocks.
withdraw.
A black day.
Right, Time to RTFM. Is there a way to sprint? I'm sure there must be, because I'm sure I've seen them actually running. Can't say anything about sprinting, but you can recharge your Musou attack by just holding down the button. That's good to know. Alright, one more try. And I know I said this last time, but this time,
A mighty demon.
we will do what we're supposed to do. Right, begin.
I thought the east looked under, man, but it looks like there's no way through. Still, who was that guy?
Xiangyang Castle is under siege, but Nobunaga will not stand by and watch his comrades perish. Whether to go west, where the enemy forces are strongest, or indeed to escape the enemy by skirting far to the east. Interesting.
The enemy are receiving reinforcements. We must change tactics. Mitsunari, I leave the siege of Xiangyang Castle to you.
Alright, if we watch the map, the guy we're supposed to be rescuing is slowly advancing towards that fort on the far east. So we head there and try and rendezvous with him first. And we'll leave the rest of the army to deal with that big swarm of enemies down there. And just cut our way for anyone who happens to be in the way. Rather than getting hung up fighting officers.
Comrades alive at any cost.
You heard him. Stick together and break down the Orochi forces.
They put that old skeleton on his own to guard the castle? This won't take long.
The defenses have broken. Expel the intruders.
You're in my way. Eat glowy sword death.
What? A trap!
I don't care about you until I find my friends.
Such impudence. I must go to his aid. No, I cannot move.
Right, there is my
I
friend.
have been entrusted to guard this castle. You will have to fight through this on your own.
Years of experience have gone into this. Here is where you wither and die.
You are the one who...
I am Oda Nobunaga.
Please, you have to help us repel the enemy.
That's what I'm doing.
My purpose here.
Alright, whittle down the crowd and then focus on the officers.
Some you win, some you lose.
It's just that simple.
A splendid show of force.
Apparently lots of
Resistance is futile.
things to level up in this. So you've got new abilities, you've got your experience level, you've got proficiency.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Alright, so that's one guy rescued. So now we've got the guy in the castle to go and help out. So we leave him to it, because there's only a couple of grunts left. quiet. Too quiet. Where's the bloody way in? I like that Nobunaga's sword is actually making just a straight up lightsaber noise. Don't actually know a lot about Nobunaga. I find Japanese history and mythology quite interesting, but never actually really sort of looked into this side of things too much. I should probably actually play Samurai Warriors as well at some point, because that's, although fantastic, just like Dynasty Warriors, it's grounded in real events. Or interpretations of real events, anyway. Let's take a moment to charge up some Musou. I'm busy. Go away. Oh, it's polite to them to wait. Oh, Mengda needs to man up and get on with it. Hello. Just here to invade your castle, don't mind. Actually, no, it's not their castle, is it? They're invading it, so... You know, go fuck yourself.
A splendid show of force.
Ow. Hit me while I'm doing my special attack. It's nice having the actual experience bar in the corner. That's always very satisfying, I find. It helps give you some motivation towards trying to level people up. Many officers.
Mitsunari, why do you side with the perfidious serpent?
You don't think it would be possible to turn the volume down while we fight, do you?
Get ready to taste my steel.
No, you are the one who should taste my steel. And my steel is glowy.
I know not who you are, but I thank you for your timely intervention.
Just think of me as the way of the future.
Ouch. 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 Let's stop getting surrounded. That would probably be a good idea. Oh, there's a speed up power up. That's why I couldn't sprint, just because it's a power up.
Splendid show of force.
Wrong, you shall fall first. There we go.
It's just that simple.
A splendid show of force.
Of course, remarkably unconcerned by the carnage going on around him. I do miss the jump button in Hyrule Warriors, but you do have the dodge roll instead, which is probably more useful. Ow.
It's just that
Another one down.
Brilliant!
I'm twice the man you are. Well, let's say 1.5 times, to be fair.
At least I've made it all the way down the evolutionary scale.
No fledgling is getting the better of me.
I should probably be leveling the other guys as well. Let's give the guy with the silly voice some time.
Serves you right for getting in my way.
A splendid show of force.
Absolutely splendid. That's how ancient Japanese people talk.
No longer. The time has come to fight back. Soldiers, repel the enemy.
I really recognise a lot of these voices, and it's bugging me. I'm trying to work out who they actually are, because. All right, what am I supposed to be doing now? So we rescued the two guys. Another gate up here we can close. So let's do that first.
Can they do nothing without me? If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Oh, that's right. We're supposed to defeat him, aren't we? Right. Oh, there's actual experience scrolls as well. Give you a straight boost to your experience. Alright, so let's head back down south and we can hopefully clean this up. That is an insane head dress. I feel like you could do just as much damage just actually charging at someone with your head down.
Look out! Here I come!
This spear's got a really wide range. That's pretty cool.
Brilliant!
Very useful for situations like this. Again, we'll thin the herd a bit. And deal with our friend here. Where's he gone? Oh, there you are. Hello. This is one of those games I would have loved to be in the voiceover booth to see, just to see them going ha 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 yeah. It's bear.
I will not stay alive and retreat.
No.
Serves you right for getting in my way.
Brilliant!
So doesn't go with that face. It's great. All right, let's give super serious samurai man a bit of a chance. He's got a pretty decent arc on his weapon as well, but I imagine he's probably going to be more useful for sort of single target stuff. Ooh. So that's his basic strong attack is just basically charge. Oh, you're just not going to hit anyone. You're just going to run through them. Charge! That's got to be useful for something. So Is that like a powerful attack or something?
Do you think you can stop me?
Slither out of this one, you reptile.
Here is where you wither and die.
So he doesn't really seem to have many good strong attack combos. He mostly seems to be about attacking quickly. I guess makes sense for a katana wielder. I'm not sure he's that useful for this situation. So let's go back to good old Nobunaga and his boomy special. There we go. Lovely.
It's none of your business.
Is that so?
Again, thin the herd a bit. Take out these other officers before the main boss so we can get some more experience. Ow. Oh, I think... Right, when a character is inactive, I think their Musou bar fills up as well. That's another reason to keep switching out rather than sticking with the same character all the time.
Do not resist.
It's just that simple.
Yay, my old man friends come to help.
Splendid show of force.
Right, so if I switch... Yeah, there we are. He's got a full Musou bar now, so... Not that it did much good there, but...
My blade is... Now it's okay. Damn! I hate backing out! You were wrong to oppose me. Brilliant! Now it's okay. There!
One thing this game could use that Hyrule Warriors has got is the lock-on button. I'm not convinced there is one. You'll stop that. I suppose you do have the continue facing one direction button, which is quite useful.
Brace yourself! Now it's okay. There!
But yeah, it'd be quite useful to be able to focus on one of these officers at a time. Still, we're not doing too badly. Certainly better than those first two attempts, anyway.
Escape is our only option. You were wrong to oppose me.
A splendid show of force.
I suppose another thing you can do is you can soften up an enemy with one of your characters and then finish them off with another one to get the experience.
Your selfish rampage is at an end. In battle, one's head is not for just filling a helmet.
Feel the venom coursing through your veins.
Where are these officers coming from? Oh, stop hitting me! There we go. As I believe I mentioned before, I am Nobunaga, bitch. I can pronounce my own name, Nobunaga. So, stop punching me in the face, please. Thank you. I seem to have regenerating health from somewhere. I don't know where that's come from.
It's just that simple.
We won? I think we won. Yes. No, I won. You did very little.
I owe you my life, so my life is now in your service. I am Guan Ping, son of Guan Yu.
Have you got what it takes to stay alive?
Yes, sir. Of course.
My name is Wang Zhong, and I am... Wait a minute. Are you sure you are not related to Cao Cao?
Who?
You know, the hero of chaos, tall beard like yours, no? You're a dead ringer, though. They say he died, but there are some who claim they saw him at a temple. Orochi, I think it was called. And he's just the sort of man who would circulate a rumor of his own death if he thought it would give him an advantage.
If he is really so like myself, then he will not waste time with any such chicanery. Lead me to him, old man. I am curious as to who can control this departed hero.
I like Nobunaga. Many growth points. Do we need to watch that? No, there we go. Okay, so these are the abilities we found. So, strengthens charge attack, increases skill when mounted, start battle mounted, increases luck, item drops maybe, a new weapon, another new weapon, another new weapon, many weapons. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at these things we've unlocked. We won't jump into the next scenario. We'll save that for the next episode, but let's have a look at these abilities. So, do they apply to your whole team at once? I guess so. Ooh, okay. Well, that definitely sounds fun. Have some doppelgangers. So that one's got 2 empty slots. So presumably there's something like the Hyrule Warrior system where you can craft skills to go on them. Release lightning bolts. Increase attack strength. Yes, yes please. And then you have got inflict significant damage. Sounds good to me. How does this work? Okay, so there's growth points you earn. You can then... They're like bonus experience that you can apply to anyone. So if there's someone who's a bit behind in levels... Yeah, okay. So he's significantly behind Nobunaga, so we can give him some bonus points to level him up. And you can just press a button to immediately level him up as well. That's cool. Alright, so we'll take him up to 7. He can get up to 7 as well. I'll just give that last 17 to our old friend Nobunaga. Here we are. It's a weapon fusion. So something with empty slots we can fuse with something that has got stuff in its slots, presumably. Ah, I see. Right, so different characters can unlock different abilities by completing specific objectives, and then you can apply that to your whole team. That's cool. Alright. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. Nice. Alright, well I'm looking forward to exploring this further because it seems like a really, really cool game so far. So we will be exploring this over the coming Wednesdays. I also have Warriors Orochi 2 and 3 Ultimate lined up as well. So we will concentrate on these for the minute because they seem to be pretty interesting games and I'm looking forward to delving into them in a bit more detail. I'll probably do some write-ups on them on Moe Gamer along the way as well if you want something in more written form and less me rambling into a microphone in a stream of consciousness sort of way. But for now, let's leave that there. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please help out the channel by leaving a like or a comment and subscribing. Be sure to check out moegamer.net for new articles on Japanese and Japanese-inspired video games, new and old, every weekday. Every month, Moe Gamer features an in-depth exploration of an individual game or series as its cover game, so be sure to check the archives to see if your favourite has had a deep dive yet. If you'd like to support the site directly, please consider becoming a patron or buy me a coffee. You can find links to do both down in the video description. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.